Have you ever wondered what it truly means to have faith? To believe in something so strongly that you'd be willing to leave everything you know behind? Well, today we're diving into the incredible story of a man who did just that. His name was Abraham, and he's often called the father of faith. Our story begins in a bustling city called Ur of the Chaldees. Imagine a place full of life, commerce, and ancient traditions. This was Abraham's home. He was a regular guy, living his life with his wife, Sarah. But one day, something extraordinary happened. God spoke to Abraham. He gave him a promise and a command. Leave your country, your people, and your father's household and go to the land I will show you. Now, put yourself in Abraham's shoes for a moment. This was a huge ask. No Google Maps, no travel blogs, just a command to go dot somewhere. God didn't even give him the final destination right away. And what was the reward for this massive leap of faith? God promised to make him into a great nation, to bless him, and to make his name great. He also promised that through Abraham, all peoples on earth would be blessed. What did Abraham do? He packed his bags. He, Sarah, and his nephew Lot gathered their belongings and set off. They left behind their home, their friends, and their comfort zone, all based on a promise from God. This wasn't just a physical journey. It was a journey of trust. Every step they took into the unknown was an act of faith. Their journey wasn't always smooth sailing. They faced famines, conflicts, and personal challenges. One of the biggest heartaches for Abraham and Sarah was that they were getting older, and they still had no children. How could God make a great nation from them if they didn't even have a single child? It seemed impossible. Years turned into decades. The promise felt distant, almost like a fading dream. But God's promises are not like our plans. They don't have expiration dates. When Abraham was 99 years old and Sarah was 90, God appeared to him again and said, "I will surely return to you about this time next year, and Sarah your wife will have a son." Sarah, who overheard this, actually laughed. Can you blame her? From a human perspective, it was laughable. But with God, the impossible becomes possible. And just as God promised, a year later, Sarah gave birth to a son. They named him Isaac, which means he laughs, a beautiful reminder of their initial disbelief and God's ultimate faithfulness. Isaac was the child of the promise, the beginning of the great nation God had spoken of all those years ago. The story of Abraham teaches us so much. It's about trusting in a plan that's bigger than our own, even when we can't see the full picture. It's about holding on to hope when circumstances look bleak. It's about understanding that delays are not denials and that God's timing is always perfect. Abraham wasn't a perfect man. He had his moments of doubt and fear, but he is remembered for his incredible faith. He chose to believe in God's promises, and that choice changed the course of history. So, what can we take away from this? Maybe there's a journey you're on, a promise you're holding on to. Abraham's story encourages us to keep moving forward, to trust the process, and to have faith that even when we feel lost, there's a guiding hand leading us to a beautiful destination. Thanks for joining me on this journey back in time. If you enjoyed this story and want to explore more inspiring Kayleys, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of our community. See you in the next video.